Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com, the purchase and pricing email line that's in the description below. For your questions about buying this or any watch you see here on Watchbox Reviews, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com, for purchase and pricing. And today we're discussing the 2016 2998 piece limited edition Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch CK2998, designed to celebrate the reference CK2998 that debuted back in 1959 and flew in October of 1962 with astronaut Wally Schirra. This is a timepiece that uses the case from the first Omega in Space model that we saw back in 2012, which means stainless steel. The watch is 39.7 millimeters in diameter, 14.3 millimeters thick, 47 millimeters lug-to-lug with a 19 millimeter spacing between the lugs. Throw the watch on the wrist and you can see, well, on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, it sits low enough to fit underneath the cuff. No issues with the jacket here. You can see the watch is also constrained at 47 millimeters across the wrist. This is really a moon watch, even though honestly it pays tribute to a pre-moon watch. We're going with Omega's nomenclature, but this is a moon watch for a smaller wrist. Because of the shorter distance across the wrist, this one's going to work well on a wrist as small as 13 centimeters circumference. And you can see again, it's not too thick at 14.3, but with a dramatically cupped caseback profile, it sits lower than its thickness. Jumping in real close to take a look at the strap, you can see it's a handsome alligator leather. Large rectangular scale blue matte finish, contrasting white stitch, which I find artful and handsome. A folded edge, as you can see on the underside. It uses a black calfskin on the reverse side of the gator, and there is a simple stainless steel pin buckle for quick on-the-fly adjustments. Now, I mentioned this is a different case than the standard Moonwatch. This is designed to recall the pre-professional cases, so a squared off end, minimal beveling. You can see the lugs internally are straight rather than lyre style. There's a satin finished case band, and then you can see on the crown side there is no shielding or shear guarding for the chronograph pushers or the crown. The underside of the bezel is of high polished contrast with the satin of the case band. You can see the Omega logo and the pushers. You can see that the tachymeter here is blue with ceramic insert for durability. The full tachymeter is loomed, so we'll have a loom shot in a moment, and of course the ceramic making it more scratch resistant than when it was anodized aluminum. There is a sapphire crystal here rather than hesalite, this being a luxury focused watch, and in that vein you see there are applique indices cantilevered over the hour track onto the opaline silver satin finished center, so no printed dial features here. In the spirit of the original CK2998, we have alpha style hands for the sub registers as well as for the hours and minutes. The watch is loomed. There will be a loom shot, a semi-lollipop style seconds hand, and of course you have a Moonwatch caliber inside. Note the applique Omega logo as it would have been on the CK2998. Individual numbering underneath the case back. The Lemania 1873 Abausch, highly developed and handsomely finished as the Omega 1861. Manual wind, 21,600 vibration per hour beat rate, 18 joules, 48-hour power reserve, 50-meter water resistance. It uses a cam and a lateral clutch action that makes it incredibly tough, and while ordinarily I would tout column wheels for their pusher feel, the engineering might of Swatch Group and Lemania at this point is such that it feels and sounds as sharp as a column wheel chrono from any other brand. Hey, there are advantages from buying a big, mighty group product, and Swatch is a big and mighty group. A cam chronograph that feels like a column wheel, and a new watch that looks like a vintage watch. It's basically the look of the vintage watch, but with its own spirit and style. The blue and the silver making it a handsome and unconventional take on the traditional Panda. This one is a classic in its own right. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details. And we're back with the Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch CK2998. You can see the fully loomed tachymeter scale by night.